So I am on the road to Havre, Montana, going to meet the folks from Gruff Grains, driving 8 hours from Sandpoint. It's a long distance for a single contract, but the timing is right. I think the brand is going to be excellent. They've got big dreams. They've got unique product line, unique story. I have to pick up a trailer out there anyways, so it's about a 4-hour detour from Kalispell where I need to go. A lot of boondocks area up in here. I love it out here. I'm crossing over the Kootenai River. This is the Montana side of the Kootenai River, one of my favorite rivers. It was my favorite river until I saw Madison River and Yellowstone, then that became my favorite river. So here we go. Let's make some business happen this year. 2024 is gonna be a big year. $1 million profit, let's go. I'm catching this on video. All right, so it's 20 degrees out. It's not horrid, but we'll rock some of these babies. Got some extra layers on, but it's gonna be fun. Out on the farm, hop on the tractor, check out their animals. I know they got some horses over here. I saw when I got here. And so remind me the types of grains that you guys grow. I know you grow emmer, and there's some other varietals you guys grow.
Sure. The ancient grains that we grow are emmer and spelt. Last year we had rye on this field just to my left.
Okay.
There's emmer in the field to the right. We also grow a variety of legumes, lentils, chickpeas, barley, oats, and we also grow a lot of alfalfa. But the biggest thing we're doing here with our crop line is converting it all to perennials.
Okay. They come back every year.
Yeah, there's a perennial grain called Kernza.
I'm not familiar with Kernza now.
It's kind of, as far as on the markets, it's just emerging, and you'll soon hear about it. We're in the process of converting all of our crop plant into the, between Kernza and then alfalfa also. I'm just gonna open that so you can.
So in the summer, or when do you guys harvest, first of all? Like what time of year? You probably do a couple cuts maybe? No, just one time?
Yeah, we're all dry land.
Okay.
So if it's hay, we're starting to put that up in June.
Okay.
Early to mid-June, and then all of the cash crops are anywhere from late July to early September.
Got it. See all the hay bales, mountains. This is all just snowy land. We're not even really driving on a road. This is all grain land. So I guess there's emmer back there they were growing. We're in the middle of nowhere. You can see they grow grain here. A lot of different ancient grains and different superfood grains. I believe they call this area the Golden Triangle. So you're gonna get some of the best grains out here. Everybody's trying to buy up their grains. So is that how they know you're bringing them food?
Yeah, if they hear me, they'll come running.
What kind of cows too?
We're a pretty even mix of red and black Angus.
Cool.
Come on! Come on!
Like, I would assume Cream of the West probably does more revenue than the Gruff Grains, probably. And then did you guys start Gruff Grains before Cream of the West, or how did that all happen?
We were just launching it, or just working through it. So we reached out to the owners of Cream of the West because we needed a co-packer. That was our original plan with Gruff, was just to find someone to package it for us.
Got it.
And they were happy to do it. We'd met them once or twice before, and came up with an arrangement for them to do our packaging, and they even offered to sell it on their channels with Amazon and everything else.
Yep.
And but then as that process was unfolding, they then also informed us they're in their 80s, and just, you know, they were ready to retire. So let us know. They said, just so you know, we're going to be putting the company up for sale, and we really think you should buy it. Which just seemed like, I mean, this is all we've ever done.
So before doing Gruff Grains and all that, you guys mainly just kind of sold? Did you guys sell to other businesses, or like what's the history behind?
Yeah. When we started farming organically in 2007, there's three main companies in Montana that we've sold crops to, and then Montana Milling, and another one, Montana Flour and Grain, which was originally started by Bob Quinn, who's the founder of Kamut International.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I've been seeing a lot of Kamut products coming out, like even at North 40, they've got these little Kamut, little popper type things.
Yep.
They're pretty delicious.
Yeah, he recently sold that company to another couple. We've been talking to them about some kind of collaboration. They're just on the other side of the Bear Paws here in Big Sandy.
Nice. Have you been doing this? Like, did you grow up with this kind of farm lifestyle, or, you know, how did you get introduced to this?
Yeah, my dad's father homesteaded here in 1917.
Wow.
So we've been here.
Wow, that's awesome.
The funny thing is, his parents homesteaded over in Kalispell in the 1880s.
Okay.
So, and so I think these were about the last homesteads in the country.
Interesting.
And he heard about these, and he was over in the Flathead, and there was no Highway 2, there was no railroad. And so, the story I was told, he took a train from Kalispell to Helena and then brought a stagecoach from Helena up to Havre.
Wow.
And then when he got here, there was one homestead left, and it's right down where my house is, where we're headed. And there was 5 guys that they basically put their name into a hat. So that's where Gruff begins.
Wow.
So we haul it into the processor, they dehull it.
Okay.
They clean it, dehull it, and then crack it lightly.
Alright, we're heading back to the Gruff Grains house. We're gonna get some food and try the grains out. So what do you got cooking up here?
Well, so today we've got a pot of grits.
Nice.
It's ready to go. And then I've got some sausage gravy with rosemary and thyme.
Yum.
And then for our sweet mixture, I'm cooking up some cherries with citrus. And we're gonna have, for those that want sweet today, we're gonna put some citrus cherries over top the grits with a little bit of maple. And maple walnuts is what we got. Maple cinnamon walnuts.
Delicious.
Cherries. Yeah.
So what, tell me about the ingredients for these two right here.
Sure, so the ingredients for the grits is best because it's one thing.
Yeah.
It's one thing cooked in the pot. So it's regenerative organic farro that was grown here on the ranch.
Very cool.
And I cooked it today with the lesser of the two water ratios on the box. So 1 1/4 cup of water to 1 cup of grits. We'll have it coming out a little more granular. So
Okay.
really good for like a rice bowl or
Yeah.
for a bit more texture.
More texture for sure.
But if you
Okay.
add water, you can just make it as creamy as you'd like. Just keep adding water and keep soaking it up. So
Okay.
sometimes that's really fun if you're thinking about risottos or polenta kind of side dish or a creamier porridge.
Okay. Okay.
But quite frankly, it tastes great no matter how it is.
Got it. And how long did you cook that for?
So it's really important to follow the cooking instructions, but what you do is you boil the water, you stir in the grits, you turn the heat down.
Okay.
Put the lid on.
Okay.
I set my timer for 6 minutes. Give it a good stir, especially if you're using the lesser water ratio,
Okay.
because otherwise it will stick.
Yep.
On the water. So you want to give it a good stir, put the lid back on, set it for 6 more minutes. When that goes off, I turn the heat off.
Okay.
But this whole simmering phase for that 12 minutes, the heat's been as low as possible.
Got it.
And then I let it rest for about 5 minutes.
Got it.
Or as long as you need to, because it stays hot nice.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Sounds delicious. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So we're using the same platform for the sweet.
Yep. Sweetener first, so I have some pure maple. And these are candied walnuts with some cinnamon.
Got the sweet one now. Same platform, different ingredients. See how it runs. Wow, also super delicious. Coconut was a great addition there. That's an interesting contrast to like the cherries and the cream. Normally I don't like dried coconut added to anything, really. But it actually like blends really well with the tartness and everything, and still an amazing platform. Super delicious. In under 36 hours, I drove all the way to Havre, Montana, and back from Sandpoint, Idaho to pick up this baby and to meet with my clients from Gruff Grains. Day one, I got up at 5 a.m. and trained MMA with my student Lane. It was negative 12 degrees outside. It was cold. So we decided to bring it indoors, do some kickboxing, even though normally we train out in the snow. After training, came home, made some sales calls, made some sales for my clients, spent some time with my wife and kids, and then I hightailed it out to Havre, Montana to meet with my clients from Gruff Grains. I made it there at 1 a.m. So I slept at their HQ, woke up early the next morning. We went out to feed the cows and to get them out of their ravines. They were hunkered down because of the wind chills. It was negative 17 degrees. Those cows were cold. I was cold. After the cows came out, we fed them. We went back to Gruff Grains HQ. They cooked me 2 delicious meals for breakfast. They made a savory dish as well as a desserty dish out of their Gruff Grains that they grow there on the farm. It is a regenerative farm. They are certified regenerative, and on top of that, they are certified organic. So they gave me the whole lowdown, the story on Gruff Grains and Cream of the West background. After meeting with the Gruff Grains team at their HQ, I drove all the way back out to Kalispell, Montana. It was a 4.5 hour drive to get this baby. This trailer is coming with us to Expo West. So next up, we're driving down to Expo West. I'll see you there.